Hey, what's going on, everybody? We this close to winning this election. It looks good. I'm sitting there watching CNN now, but I wanted to make this video about our FEGLI TSP calculator. I'm gonna consistently make content around this because it's important, because we created this, and a lot of people are saving money and put more money towards their TSP because they're utilizing our calculator. Right. And so I want you to be one of those people. And I just want to make sure we're developing technology to make sure that we're able to save you more money so that when you retire, you're able to have life insurance and have more towards your TSP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example of a person I met with yesterday, and how we were able to help him out and using the calculator. Right. So here we go. We have this is a fake name, obviously. We got Mark Wilson. And you can go to our site too at fedlegacy.com to utilize this calculator. Again, the purpose of this calculator is it shows you what you could be saving with the private life insurance policy. And then what from the FEGLI, because the FEGLI is a group policy. And the FEGLI is going to keep going up every 5 years, right? So it shows you what you can do with the group, with the private policy. And then it also shows you how much money you will save and how much longer the policy would last beyond retirement. Okay. So this example is a person I met with yesterday. He, again, this is a fake name. He was 61 years old. He made $66,000 a year. He wanted to retire at 60X. He wanted to retire at 66 years old. 66 years old. His health was average. Okay. And again, your health average means you're just taking a blood pressure pill. Doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. It's just average. Excellent is if you have no medications, you got, slim height, weight, whatever. Right. And so for him, he was making $66,000 a year. He had option B 5 times his salary. And so he had $404,000 in coverage, right? With the FEGLI, right? FEGLI, Federal Employee Group Life Insurance. And y'all can share this with your friends too. Right. And so he had $404,000. He had 5 times his salary. He would have been paying from 61 to 65. He'd be paying $21,339, right? Currently, he was paying $157 a pay period right now. That's how much he was paying while we were on the phone, right? And then, on average, it'd be 164 because when he turns 65, it's going to go up. So it's just taking the average of what he would pay, right? But right now, he's paying 157. So we were able to put him in a policy yesterday. Same policy. $404,000 in coverage, but it's going to last him 10 years instead of 5 that the FEGLI is, because the FEGLI is going to start reducing him at 65, right? So he's able to have a policy for 10 years. It's only costing him $100 a pay period. He was able to save $57 a pay period, right? Now, this can go in all different types of shapes and sizes. We could have extended him 15 years or whatever. We could have lowered the policy, gave him more coverage, but the bottom line is he saved $57 a pay period right now, and he has the same type of life insurance, same amount of life insurance for longer, right? That's why we created this calculator. We do retirement seminars all day long, but this is right here is where people are missing the most opportunity to put more money towards their TSP. He didn't have to pay anything extra, but he was able to, out of his paycheck every week, but he was able to put $57 extra into his TSP, and he was able to have life insurance for the same amount for longer, right? That could happen for anybody in this group, and anybody that's met with us, knows that, so that's why we created this calculator. It's not a calculator out there that exists like this. It took us a little while to do this. So please use it, share it with your friends. And then let me show you another example. Like, say he didn't have average health. Say he had excellent health. Let me show you what that would look like. If we go back to excellent health, change this from average to excellent, right? The savings will be even more, right? So let's look at this. 5 times your salary again. It went from $100 to 63. So this is why, again, your health is really important. So that saved him an extra $40 a pay period almost just from having excellent health. Still, the FEGLI is at 157. $63 a pay period is what $404,000 will cost you for an extra 10 years on top of the 5, so an extra 5 years actually. So utilize this calculator. If you don't utilize or you're already a client of us, like many of you are, share it with your friends. like we got to hold each other accountable and share good information with everybody. So use the calculator. You go to FedLegacy.com to use it. You put your information in, then you fill out this information here and press submit, and we'll get you your numbers. So that you have your numbers, and you can you know how much in that report will show you exactly how much money you get to put towards your TSP, and it will also show you what your life insurance amount will be and for the length of it. So press submit, it'll email it right to you, and you'll get it. Now share it with your friends too. Like, you know, it's a quick thing. You instantly save money. Our team is good. Our team is well, you don't instantly save money. You got to go through the underwriting process, but you know, it's not a hard underwriting process. These policies are for federal government employees, so there's allotment based. You know, it's allotment based. Yeah, like it's come right out of your check. There's minimal medical requirements. I mean, you may have to take a medical, which is okay, but that's good. You know, companies you don't have to take medicals for, like WAPA, things like that. They end up costing you more over time. Like they go up every 5 years in cost, right? The companies you do have to take medicals for, they care more about your medical history. The cost tends to be a lot less. So utilize this calculator, like I said, spread it around. It's FedLegacy.com. If you want us to call to talk with me and my team one-on-one, just go to FedLegacyCall.com, and we'll make sure that we'll talk to you and walk you through everything. But if you submit it, we got a trained team. They'll get on. They get the number. They get your numbers to you and get the policy in place for you. So peace and blessings, y'all. Go Biden. Hope we win this election today. All right, talk to y'all later.